Hi and welcome to the 10th anniversary show.
I'm sorry, I was pulling a silly face.
Really?
Can you start again, please? Because I was going...
Hi and welcome to the 10th anniversary show.
I was gurning.
Hi and welcome to Gurning with Us. Hi and welcome to Podpadstudios 10th anniversary show. Now, that's not our 10th year of shows. This is our 10th show. But we like to have a party wherever possible and celebrate. So basically, it's a milestone for us. It's our 10th show. So today we're going to take you on a journey. The journey, our YouTube journey, from the days that we were complete and total YouTube numpties.
Yeah, all we used it for was to go online if we didn't know how to do something and somebody would tell us.
Through to where we are now, producing 2 shows a week and having the most amazing audience.
And that's you guys.
And really enjoying this. It's really, really good fun. Yeah. Now, of course, we haven't made any mistakes at all along the way.
We haven't broken
anything.
Nope.
It's actually been a walk in the park. It's really easy. Anybody could be a YouTuber.
Yeah, easy.
So we're going to take you on this monumentous journey that we've been encountering so far.
Oh, this is really nice. So, cheers. Cheers. Here's to the next 10 episodes.
So, what do you need to be a YouTuber? Well, basically, I was kind of like lying a little bit when I said that we have only just done 10 shows. We actually have got quite a big back catalogue of things that we've been doing on YouTube. Because I've been doing YouTube for like years and years and years. But not with my amazing co-presenter here.
Oh, ow. Sorry, bug.
And the dog. Now, to be honest, we started with one of them, like everybody does. And to be honest, we were at Comic Cons, we were at shows, and everything was recorded on this. However, it does have a few problems. Especially
when the operator keeps doing it this way up, when for YouTube, you need it that way up.
Underneath, you see the light.
We did buy some equipment for YouTube, though, didn't we?
Yeah, I know, but we needed to get it all. I mean, we had the Canon EOS camera, which was brilliant.
Yeah, the big black one.
Yeah, and that was really, really good. And then we got the little DJI because we wanted to do fast action tracking shots for the vehicles. Because the problem is you found it too heavy, didn't you?
Yeah, it was so cool, that little DJI camera.
Yeah, because it's really, really lightweight. So what did you think then about it? What did you think?
What, when we got it out of the box?
Yeah.
It's so cute the way when you turn it on, its head goes dum, 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 and it sort of sits up. But then I did look at it and think, this is a little thing. I am going to break this. I did. I couldn't help myself because you know what it is like when things.
Do you know
are
what
little?
It didn't have though? I must admit, it is tiny compared to the other one. Actually, compared to any camera, it's absolutely minute.
It's really diddy.
You need a lanyard on it. You know, it's a bit like a wee nunchuck. You need a. Even I think I possibly could drop it, but there's no way to put a lanyard on it. They don't put a little. All they need is a little something to put a lanyard on. But I found a way to do it.
But it was brilliant for all those tracking shots. Like when we were filming the dragons, that was so cool. You could just walk up and down, and that gimbal on the head, even though it's little, it works so well.
The stabilisation is amazing. Yeah, but it's mechanical stabilisation, not electronic.
Yeah. So that DJI was really good. Battery life was about 2 hours the way we were using it. It got quite warm because it's got that aluminium body.
I was surprised. I thought it would run longer for that.
Did it just turn off?
I think it just turned off. I had a click.
We had a lot of trouble with that because we were halfway through filming, and if we had a bit of a numpty moment and had to reshoot,
the problem is we're actually using it as a studio camera.
Yeah, why are we doing that?
Well, we're not really, because we did it because we were having a problem with light.
Oh, that's right. We got those lights. They were
because
brilliant.
when we first set up with the EOS one, it didn't occur to us that we actually needed to put light into the workshop because the workshop was too dark.
Yeah,
and we knew we needed to want to get the little camera to shoot like action shots. But as soon as we brought the little camera into the workshop, it was like really good in the low levels of light. But then we got those newer lights, which were really, really good.
Those newer lights were absolutely brilliant. Do you know what I really liked about them? The little knobs on the back. Because you got a knob for dimming, you got a knob for colour temperature, like if it's warm light or if it's cool light. You just turn them straight away, and they've got remote controls. They're really well made. They don't overheat. They're absolutely fabulous.
You like your knobs, don't you?
I like the knobs. I like the simple knobs on the back. So you're in the middle of filming, you're like, oh, it's just a little bit too warm. You can just turn it down. It's so cool. They were really, really cool. So out of the Canon and DJI, which one do you like best?
That's really hard because the Canon's got better quality. But it would do because it's a much more expensive camera. And it's got full manual. So basically we can zoom in, we've got manual focus. However, it's heavy. There's no two ways about it. And it's got no image stabilization.
No.
So it's great for product shots, amazing for our product shots. But if we're going to take out, you know, we're going to do tracking shots in vehicles like with the dragons, and we want image and we want, you know, a mechanical stabilization, then that DJI Pocket is amazing.
What's that problem we have with the focusing?
Because I'm used to just basically zooming in, focusing, zooming out, and then you fix focus, the manual focus. The DJI doesn't have a manual focus. It has two modes of focusing. One is for like moving objects and one is for static objects. And we were having a problem in our first videos when everything was kind of like zooming in and out. Do you remember? It was like everything was moving. And it's because we probably should have read the manual because
Should have read the manual.
we had it in the wrong mode, didn't we? But it works now.
Then we got those little Rode Mics, and they're here. These ones, they're absolutely brilliant. They're so cute. The little one bit is a receiver, and then one bit is a sender, and they just seem to work.
Well, they've got
so
a mic.
well.
They've got a mic built in.
Yeah.
So we don't
really
need any
cool.
extra mics on at all, which means there's nothing for you to break. There's no cables for you to break.
I love them. I love them. But we still seem to have some problems with sound.
Am I pausing here? So here we are then. Now, what we're going to...
Testing.
The problem is they've got these beautiful little camera, you know, the Osmo Pocket. It's an amazing little camera. They go to all the effort of putting this tiny little screen in it, which is great for previewing things, right? But where's the headphone socket? And you might think, oh yeah, well they haven't got any room. Yet they've got enough room to put a screen in. Video, you know, shooting film is about sound and video. So they go to all the effort of putting the screen in, but then you can't hear what you're recording. And it's actually the same with the EOS. There's no headphone socket on it. So you can plug microphones into it. You've got the little screen so you can see what's going on, but you can't hear what's going on. So how do you know when you're out on a shoot, or we're out filming something, or we're interviewing somebody, how do we know we're actually recording?
Well, that's what happens. Sometimes we look back on our stuff.
So what we did is we
no
bought.
noise.
Look, what we did is we bought an audio interface. Now it's really, really simple, right? So imagine that is the audio interface, okay?
Right.
And that's the microphone,
Right.
and that's the other microphone.
Well, no, that's my wine. I was using that wine. I was drinking it.
We'll leave that one. Let's use this then.
All right.
So we've got the two microphones that we have, and they come into the audio interface, which is the Tascam that we bought.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we've got the camera. So let's say that's the camera, right? So the microphones come into the audio interface. The camera plugs into the audio interface, and then we can plug a set of headphones. I don't know. Let's say that.
No,
We
can't
can
take
plug-
that. That's my wine. I'm drinking that wine.
Right, I'll use your nuts then.
God,
Right, we use then that's the headphones, right? So we've got the microphones, we've got the audio interface, we've got the camera, and we've got the headphones, and that's why we need an audio interface. Right, without the audio interface, if that was gone and we had the camera there, we plug the mics into the camera, we can't hear what's going on in the camera. We can see what's going on because there's a screen there. But we can't hear what's going on.
So what does this do again?
That's the headphones.
That's the headphones.
But we can't plug them in. That's why we need the audio interface in between. And we plug it all in, and that's why there's a lot of kit. Simple, really.
Yeah, simple. Setting it in the studio, it was a good idea, wasn't it? It was really fun. We did have a bit of a
We mean the
problem.
workshop.
In the workshop, yeah.
How many glasses of wine have you had?
We had a bit of a problem with your seat, though, and your height. You always seem to be a different height. And my seat is...
That's because you've got a really fancy seat, and I didn't have a fancy seat. I've got one now.
Well, I don't know why Master Maker didn't make himself a fancy
Because
seat.
of what's wrong with what we've got.
Because
it was fine. It's just...
sometimes we were like this, sometimes we were like that. When we tried to measure ourselves, that all went wrong. You dumpty. No, that's okay, is it?
Yeah. But anyway, that's the point. The point is it's in a workshop.
I know.
And that is our workshop. Well, it's one of the workshops, isn't it? That we
And
use.
then we always had a script, but sometimes we didn't seem to be able to stick to it, did we? Do we know what we're saying? Do we not know what we're saying?
Of course we know what we're saying. We're complete professionals. What do we start with?
What were we saying?
No, you didn't.
Well, somebody also had a favourite word that he used too often.
So,
Hi and welcome.
So I'm currently sat here with Batman in...
So,
So, how fast?
So, this vehicle...
guys, we see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe and like and do all that other malarkey that you got to do on YouTube.
You're the Muwahili.
Yeah, you've also got to go ting, hit the...
Bye.
I've been waiting to do that all afternoon. Really, really love you. I know I haven't said this before, but honest to God truth, you're my best buddy. Me and you, Podpadstudios, we are acting miles. We're thick as thieves, we are. Mwah.